Okay, very last video for Anik, Moore and Eglish. Had a really enjoyable month drawing and illustrating ideas for you guys over in the Portadown region of Northern Ireland. So thanks for everybody jumping on board. Okay, so the very last one, I wondered whether you could do this paint this on a rock using maybe acrylics or paint markers. So I'm going to do it next to your fruits characters. This is the very first one we started with. Back on the 1st of June. There's apple skipping, we did the banana as well, then we did the carrot, a flatulent carrot that got over 100 views, that did that one. And then we've got a potato peeling himself, 6-pack, getting ready to go for a run. What I'm going to do, this is not a fruit character, but we're going to do an emoji poo, okay? So what you want to do is draw, if you can, this kind of shape, all right? And then we're going to go like this and see if you can do this on a rock, ideally. So you're trying to match each side, and then at the bottom you're going to draw it almost just slightly curved there. Okay, what I want you to then do is you have 2 big eyes like this, a little bit of gap in between them. Painted loads of these on rocks, so and then you can do any kind of face you like. So we're going to do a little smiley face because I'm happy that we've got to the end of the month together. That's the kind of face that you want, the mouth that you want there. Okay, now I'm going to leave that. What you want to try and find then is some colouring pencil crayons or felt tips, different colours. So we're going to go probably a green, we're going to go for a maybe a reddish, nice light red. We're going to go for that kind of turquoisey colour. Going to go for a little bit of lilac, and then let's think about, we haven't got a blue, so we have got a blue, but let's go for a bit of an orange there. Maybe we use one more colour. Okay, so it doesn't matter which colour you go with first. However, again, like the fish I've just done in the last video, try and keep each section the kind of same width. Okay, so we're going to miss out the smile, and then you're going to shade in, and I'll do this quite quick so the video doesn't take too long. You can probably take a bit longer on this. If you're doing it with acrylic paint or with marker paint on rocks, it's a little bit quicker actually. But if you're going to do it on a rock, you want to colour these in white, okay, which might take 2 or 3 layers if it's acrylic paint. Okay, kids love these. Okay, so we're doing a rainbow emoji poop. Okay, I've done rainbow unicorns as well in the last few months. Okay, so this nice bright turquoise that we've just used on that fish that I've just shown you with a number 5. You could blend these together. You don't really want to see any white. Okay, here we go. So that's a nice bright colour, I like that. It doesn't have to be the actual rainbow colours, you can choose whatever colours you like. I'm not choosing rainbow colours really, but you could go through the rainbow. We could think about what colours you'd like to see in a rainbow. Okay, so you can see that, well, we're kind of similar, aren't we, width-wise? You can have some thinner ones if you wanted to. Now, you want a contrast there, so I'm not going to use a green straight away. I'm just going to use maybe an orange, and then the green above later on. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit more complicated because you've got the eyes to avoid as well. If you want to keep those eyes white, or you could colour the eyes yellow. You want some pupils in there in a little while as well. And then I'd go around all of this with a fine liner, or you could go around it with a felt tip if you wanted to. to make it a bit thicker maybe, or you could leave it with pencil, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so that's about right, a little bit higher on this side maybe. Okay, so it's coming on together now. We're going to go, I think sparkly blue will go next. So if you haven't got a sparkly blue, don't worry too much about that. Just get any kind of blue. You want probably a lighter, brighter blue, slightly brighter than this one. Maybe a sky blue, something like that. Just got to be careful with this blue that you don't go over the edges then. Okay, if you do go over the edges, you're probably best off then using a felt tip or a marker pen or something to go around the outside edge. Okay, I've done emoji poos, but you're wearing glasses like Harry Potter style. So you can have fun with different colours, or you can choose the same colours as me, it's up to you. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to go green now. I'm going to go green to that line there to join that up, those two sides up. Okay, makes sense, that does to me. And that's it. We're on to 6 minutes already, that's gone quick. Okay, so please, obviously, if you guys are over in Moore and English, keep drawing, keep sketching, keep colouring in, keep practicing, and keep sharing your artwork. It's fantastic. I've loved seeing all your art. Andrea's kept me updated as to what you've been up to. Quite enjoy hearing about all your bingo as well. You've been going crazy, haven't you? Junior bingo as well as adult bingo, which is fab. Right, I think I'm going to just finish off with a little bit of pink towards the top here. Almost looks like an ice cream at the top of this. You don't have to have it as pointy as mine at the top, and curve it at the top a little bit more, and it'll make it a little bit fatter at the top. Okay, so a bit of pink there, and then I think we probably need a little bit of yellow or something. Okay, so let's just sharpen this lemony yellow up. You want it nice and sharp, really, just to get in that top edge. Okay, there we are, and that is our rainbow emoji poo without pupils. So let's get him some pupils in there. Now it all depends on, if you want him to look daft, you probably put him cross-eyed or looking in different directions. But I'm going to just go straight for the front here. Now you could do it all black, but I quite like a little bit of white in the middle, which is why it's good to use this fine liner, because you can do that kind of detail. It's a bit harder with a felt tip. So we're just curling it round towards the inside. There we are. Now I'd then carry on with this fine liner, and then just go round nice and carefully our eyes in the middle. Okay, and then the outside edges, just to finish it off nicely. Okay, sometimes I put these on a plate, it looks a bit like jelly, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Okay, here we are, almost done. And sometimes you can put teeth in them if you want. If you want to put teeth on them, you can do. I sometimes go over each line, but I don't think I'm going to do that with this one. So each change of colour, I might sometimes do that fine liner across. Quite like that. Now, as I always do normally, to suggest that he or she is on the ground, let's just put a little bit of silvery grey or grey underneath the body here, a little bit of grey in on this bottom edge here to suggest it's shaded. Okay, it will really change your artwork if you start doing shades like he's done here with his feet. Okay, and that's it, completely finished. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully you'll continue to subscribe and watch out for my artwork, and please send messages. If you want to see any other kind of art, just send me a message on one of the videos, and speak to you soon. All the best.